iceberg open till it shatters through the ocean. I wanna make shockwaves. I wanna make shockwaves with you. Gonna move the ocean current.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, and other farm animals, this is Arinia here, and welcome back to Sky Factory 4. I'm going to try doing this one in a more live commentary style, as opposed to the original format where I do a post-commentary while the game was at 2 times regular speed. I want to know what you guys think of each particular format, and then let me know in the comments below, or on any of my other communication methods if you've got them. Because I want to go ahead and give this a try. Some of you have been asking me to try a real-time commentary, which I did in Kerbal Space Chronicles Episode 1, but I haven't done it in this yet. So, we're going to go and we're going to do stuff and we're going to win. Because that's just what we do. We left off with building the roof of this particular area. And we're going to go ahead and try and get that finished in this episode. We've made it to the second layer of trees, the petrified trees. I do need to figure out how to get gravel trees at some point in the episode, and I believe you do that by using the crush tub. Yeah, 8 petrified acorns in the crushing tub. But I have no idea how to crush them. Oh. Okay. Can I have the 8th one, please? Oh, there it is. Okay. Why's my... Oh, that's right. This pack doesn't have magnet mode. Okay, so now we know that gravel acorns work. And we have a gravel sapling, which means we actually need to expand the tree platform. We need to add space for the gravel trees. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go back to the old shift dance and make these other 2 petrified trees grow down and then just cut them all. Okay, they are grown. I'm not sure if I have enough sticks, though, is the big question. Might be a good idea to just finish up 1 tree. Okay, yeah. Once, twice, 3 times. I still have 1 stick left, but heaven knows that's not going to last very long. So, a lot of work has been done so far. We're through the first 2 tiers of trees. I figured out how to make cobblestone with the petrified trees. It's actually the same way that dirt is made, which is the 4 acorns and 5 resin. In the case of making a dirt block, it's dirt acorns. In the case of these, it's petrified acorns, and it's dirt resin or petrified resin. But right now, we're just gathering the leaves, getting the saplings, getting the acorns. And then we'll chop the trees down. Don't think I'll be able to get that top leaf yet. Yeah, because I usually have to be standing right underneath it. I mean, I could try to jump and get it. No, I just don't spend enough time in the air. Let me make sure the music's on too. Whoops. Music and sounds? Yes. Alright. Back to bashing trees, because that's what we came here to do. So yeah, 2 tiers of trees. We've just unlocked the 3rd. And that'll undoubtedly produce something else that we require. Because there's always a new requirement at each level of these things. Like the crush tub was new. At least now we know how to roast acorns. My crook broke. So I'm going to use the last stick. Hopefully that'll be enough to get through the petrified trees. I'm going to need more wood for the dirt ones. Yeah, it should be plenty. And there's that, and there's just the one left on top of that tree. Now we chop them down. And there's the petrified resin, the other component of making cobblestone in this particular pack. Sky Factory packs, for those of you who aren't familiar, alter a lot of the recipes. So that way, starting from just one block, you're able to produce everything in the game. Like, eventually we will be moving into high technology. We'll be moving through Applied Energistics, which is a storage computer thing. We'll have computers too, I'm certain. But for now, we're just working our way through the trees and getting the basic resources. Okay, 3 petrified trees down, 3 petrified saplings right back up. I need to make more sticks, and there's 8 of them. So, onto the dirt trees. Make it as much durability out of that, which is not much, but once, twice, 3 times, and there we go. Back to bashing trees, and this will give us the dirt saplings and dirt acorns. I know, not exactly appealing tree matter, but it proves useful in the end. Because this will be the stuff that we make the dirt that the new trees are going to grow on. Just a little bit more tree bashing here, hopefully. Well, a fair bit more, but still. One thing I do miss in this game is that in Sky Factory 2, there was, let's say, a slight reference. The golden crook, you used to be able to make a crook out of gold, was not called a golden crook, it was the golden nixie. And I can't remember what the description was. I think it was something like, I am definitely a crook, or something like that, and I always get a kick out of it every time I saw it, but it's not in this, I don't think. I didn't see it in the item list from just enough items, so I don't think it's there. That petrified tree has already grown back, but we're going to worry about that later. I don't want to waste all your guys' time bashing trees. Once, twice, oops, 3 times. Fix the crook. And this last row of leaves, again, except for the top one up there, comes away just like that. Not much trouble there. Last 2. Alright, and chopping them down. One thing I noticed is that I am starting to get hungry. I'm down to 8 hunger bars, or 8 shanks of meat is the typical Minecraft label. 16 hunger points. Let's call it that. 16 hunger points, because each shank of meat represents 2 points. Okay, second tree is just about gone. I'm going to have to grab my crook and bap those leaves. My axe is going to need repair soon, too, I see. Alright, and that's all the stuff there. Now we've got dirt saplings. Once, twice, 3 times. Now we need more slabs, and I'll show you what we're going to do. I have 4 dirt, that's plenty. We need more slabs. I'm going to take half a stack of wood, turn it into planks, or a quarter stack of wood. What am I saying? I'm actually going to make a few more planks. Turn them all into slabs, because we're going to need a lot of slabs to finish this roof, as well as to add the next set of trees. Alright. We very carefully, once, twice, and I need dirt. Standing very precariously on the edge here. I'm pushing the shift button, which means I'm technically shift dancing those trees. But either way, if we just use caution, eventually, oops, that's a problem. Because, oh, okay. I thought that was going to form a double block, but then I remembered I'm working on the top half of the block right now, which means that second slab made the bottom half of the block. I'm only going to put in the one area, except for marking out where the other trees are going to be, because I don't need them yet, not until the gravel tree is fully grown. The next dirt block goes there, and then once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, and then another dirt block. Once, twice, 3 times, and we'll go ahead and just connect it there so we don't have things floating entirely. Of course, we're all floating, but that's beside the point. Now, time to start growing our first gravel tree, and we'll go ahead and leave that to sit for now. I am actually going to go ahead and finish up this platform, because why not? I've still got quite a bit of wood left in my inventory. It's always easier for me if I can just make a distant guide, and then I no longer have to hold shift, because I can just use that guide as a base. See, I can step back. I'm no longer so worried about falling into the void. That's really an easier way of building these platforms. Now I need torches. And I don't have any charcoal. I'm going to have to make some. Fortunately, that's not too hard. Couple wood blocks. We'll use 3. And then I'm going to cannibalize 2 planks. I'm going to turn the other 2 planks into sticks, because I want to make sure I have plenty of sticks. And while that's cooking, I'm going to figure out where exactly I was in building my roof. I think I was over here. Was I? No, I was over there. And I know I build these things in such strange ways, but that's just how I started building the things, so I work with it. That's kind of what we do. I'm gonna... Okay, 3 charcoal. I'm gonna turn that into torches. That gives me another 12. And put torches. And push the F7 key. Right there. And there. I also need torches over here because I haven't done over here yet. Once. And twice. Haha. Plenty of illumination. Now, I am going to make some more planks because I want to fix my axe. It only has 5 durability. I'm only going to fix it twice yet because that'll actually last for quite a while at my rate of tree growth, though that is going to start growing because I now have gravel trees to worry about too. I'm going to have to start making gravel. I'm not entirely sure what to do with the sap yet, but I'm sure we'll figure that out soon enough. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and turn the rest of that into slabs, except for I'm going to keep 4 planks aside for stuff I might need later, like repairing things. You might wonder what these floating blocks here are for. Those are for drying racks, and they were actually partially destroyed by a creeper in, I believe it was the previous video, in episode 2. So I have to make more drying racks eventually, but I'm not currently using them. So for the moment they can sit there, although I suppose I could hang up this rotten flesh just to get it out of my inventory. Where am I? There I am. Okay. Just keep building around and around and around, and eventually we'll make it into the center. And the building... Whoops. That's not what I wanted. Chop that down. And... oh, I did it again. There's that. Round and round, and then start another layer. Wood I have currently gets me to about there, and this is a pretty good time to wrap up the episode, so here we go. This is where we are. This is where we'll be when we resume next time. Here's just one of the patrons helping to make this content possible. If you want to see your name here, pledge at least $10 on my Patreon page. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like the channel, subscribe, or join us on our Discord and Facebook communities. If you really want to support the creative journey, either buy me a coffee for a one-time donation, or become a patron. Links to both pages are also in the description. In the meantime, this is Arinia, signing off.